Okay, watch me mix mac and cheese for my son's thank you gift for his teacher. So I'm not one of those people who make rule for mac and cheese. I personally don't think that that's how mac and cheese is supposed to be made. I don't believe in making a rule and all the extra stuff. Like, no. So this pan and mac and cheese actually turned out fine. My other pan was a little wet, but so the first thing I did was grate the cheese. I grated 3 blocks of cheddar cheese, and some people like to buy pre-grated cheese, and I don't like that because in order to keep the cheese separated, they basically use like cardboard shavings on it, and I don't like that, so I shave my own cheese. And I use 3 sticks of it. This cheese is the Cracker Barrel cheese. I think this is the best cheese you should use when making macaroni. I did end up buying 1 bag of shredded cheese, which is the Mexican mix, because I couldn't find the Mexican Fiesta blend in the block, so I had no choice but to buy that like in a bag. But this cheese I grated. It took me about, I want to say, 5 minutes to grate all the cheese. Once I grated all the cheese, I grated some more cheese, and I think if I was selling these pans, I would probably charge like 30 a pan. The pan is somewhat deep, so yeah. And some people make 4 cheese mac and cheese, 5 cheese mac and cheese, and you don't need all of that cheese to make mac and cheese. So you got my elbow noodles. I put a big heap of spoon of butter in there. And then once I put butter in there, I put some milk in there. After I put milk in the mac and cheese, I cracked 2 eggs in the mac and cheese. And the reason why I cracked 2 eggs is because, I don't know, I was taught that you put eggs in your mac and cheese, so I put eggs in my mac and cheese. And then I would just mix up the noodles and let the butter melt, let the eggs melt, and make sure everything is nice and incorporated. And also, when you're mixing the noodles, try to make sure you get like every single last noodle so nothing is sticking and nothing is left uncoated. Then after that, I put some paprika in there, just because that's what I was taught to do. And then I put black pepper in there. And I mixed it up real good because you want to make sure it's incorporated. Don't worry about the paprika causing it to be too spicy for the kids. I don't think it makes it spicy. I think it gives it some flavor. Next thing you know, I put all the cheese in the pan, and then I just mix it up, and I get to mixing. I get real in that pan, you know. I incorporate everything really well, and I make sure no cheese is sticking to the spoon. You don't need a whole bunch of cheese to make mac and cheese. You really do not. You don't need to make a roux. You don't need Velveeta cheese or nothing like that. Then I put some cheese on the top of the mac and cheese. Once I put some cheese on the top, be as generous as you would like, as this is the top of your mac and cheese. I put some pepper, and then I added some red pepper, and I made the mistake of filling the pan to the brim, because when I put the foil on and I put it in the oven, the mac and cheese stuck to the foil. But don't worry, I know better now. And yeah, this is how I made mac and cheese. And will I work to improve my recipe? Yes. But for now, this is how it is, and it tasted great. Alrighty, you guys, if you want more recipes, etc., please DM me. Like, comment, subscribe, share my videos so I can eventually quit my job and use this to pay my bills. Alright, bye!